You like Trump? Good girl. You like Biden? Come on, man. We cheated. Alright, we're back on this. I finally found a plug to make my, it's a 6-pin. Nova, what do you want? Well, I know what you want. Alright, I'll be back. Let me go play with her a few minutes. Alright, we're back. Hello? on, man. Way this is hooked up, it's 1 and 2. So 1 and 2, and it's got it marked right down the end of the plug. One and 2 turns it on. So if you want to hook up a remote yourself, that's all you gotta do is touch those two wires together, and it connects the hot to that relay will come on. Turn the switch on and off here. But that's all I had was a 6 pin plug at this point in time. It don't give you much room up front here. It ain't but a finger wheel swuffer room for the air to get through and come back out. Used to come back a little bit further, I think. Make the cabinet about ½ inch longer. But it's kind of breaking off. Alright, good evening, we're back. This is just a pretty simple build, straightforward peel. Turned out pretty good. Uh, put a remote on it. Well, it ain't got a remote, but got the remote jack on the back of it. Blue LED light on it. I still got to put this sticker on the front. I'm going to find out what color he wants. Probably put green, I think. I don't know. Got a label here on the back and put the fan in the top of the case. So yeah, let me show you what it does. You gotta remember again, slugs down here with elements, whatever you want to call them. 1000 watt right here, 50 watt back from the antenna, and 5 watt slug in reverse going back towards the 29. Well, it's actually going back towards the little 2-peel amplifier, which is right here in between, back behind that. Alright, amplifier off right there. That's what hold talk through, don't even move. Hold hitting it with about 20 watts. The amplifier on. Hold. Hello. So right around 500 with about a half a watt reflect. Going back towards the radio. Alright. Turn the little driver amp on. Turn this amp off. Hold. Hello. So hitting with about 140 watts peak. Look how much RMS that is. Can't be too much. Hello. Hello. Oh. Oh. Damn, that don't look very good for a 2-peel, does it? Oh, which is toned down. Putting peak watts in it. Alright. So this amp's on. Turn this amp on. So this is, I ain't turned this amp, I'm just turn it off. This is driver. Oh. Alright, amplifier on. Oh. Hello. 100 watts. Still. Oh. About a half a watt reflect. Looking really good. Let's see, is there anything else? Oh, let's see what RMS is putting out. Like I said, you didn't see much RMS from the driver. Oh, so it ain't gonna do much RMS right there. The amplifier's turned down. With the variable so much, don't have much. It'll show more peak like that, but it won't show as much RMS because the amp is I got it set up to drive different things, so it only does about 300 watts peak with it wide open. Oh, and that's what it's putting out RMS with that driving it. Just radio drive. Oh, well, that amp drive. Oh, turn that amp off. Oh, let's put a 500 watt slug in there. That's a stiff ass slug. 500 watt. About 5 watts RMS. So it's put out about right, about 30 RMS. Go back to peak. About 100 and, let's see, reading that 50, that's 500, so it's 100 and, about 150. Same thing as the 1000 watt shows. So, right on it. Like I said, that amp Back again. Oh, oh. That on. Oh. Yep, about 130. With this one on. Oh. Hello. About 800. Give it a little bit more drive. Oh. Oh. So it does a little bit more. Oh. Oh. 5 minutes. Oh. RMS still didn't come up in. Turn this thing wide open. Oh. Hello. About 45 watts RMS, so I'm getting out of that little drive amp. But about 200 peak. But that's where I wanted it. I got it cut down. 500 watt slugging on now, so. Oh. Oh. It's about 50 or 60 RMS. Oh. Oh. And like I said, about 300 peak. So yeah. Exactly what I said. Let's see how it shows how many peak. Oh. Oh. 300 peak. Alright then. That's all I got left to do is put the fan in it and should be ready to ship out. Just make sure when you run it, if you run a driver or whatever in between it, you need to run about a 6-foot jumper between this and then this and the driver, and then another 6 foot back to the radio. That's pretty much the way my bench is set up. It should give you about the same results. So yeah. Like I said, it's all I got to do is label it and put the fan in it. And the fans that I got this last time, I'm gonna look see what I got from the other time before that. But the new fans that I got from Fat Boy was hell of a damn inch thick. But we'll see what's the difference in the airflow between them. But alright then, later. Alright then, we're back. I put a grill on it, thanks Carlock. And I was thinking, I texted him, asked him what color did he want, and I had green and I had black. I thought I had red. And then of course he texts back red, and that's all I got is green and black. So, and I put green on the inside, that's like green on the outside of it. That's pretty much the way I done it. That on the back side of it. I need to make another sticker. No, with with the amp on, need dead key 100 watts. With either the radio driving it or the other amp driving it or whatever, no more than 100 watt dead key with this amp on. No more than 100 watt dead key. So if you got the drive amp on and this amp on, you got variable power on your radio, and you see your watt meter hooked up afterwards, you want to dead key with this amp on, whatever's hooked up in front of it, you need to turn it down to where it's only dead keys 100 watts. So I don't know what the hell a driver's going to put out. It could be 7, 8, 10, 12 watts, and then to make it dead key that, I don't know. Could be 4 watts, hell I don't know. Every setup's different. You can add a length of coax and it change everything. Uh, that's all I can do is give you a recommendation, but like I said, 100-watt dead key with the amp on. I don't know what radio you're gonna run with it. I don't know, but it's got one of them nice. That's aluminum grill. Might put that stick on the back. That 100-watt dead key. So all together with everything hooked up, 100 watts. Again, if you got a radio, say a Striker, you turn the key, you got a watt meter on that side of it, on the out antenna side of it, you turn it up till you see 100 watt with this amp on, and you transmitting 100-watt dead key. No more than 75 to 100. Say 75 to 100. And let it swing the rest of it. If you got another amp up in front of it, and you got a radio with a variable power where you can variable that amplifier, the input, the dead key on it, and then you got radio and then amplifier and then this amplifier, say 1 pill, don't go over 1 pill, something to do around 100 to 200 watts peak at the most, at the very most, and that's pretty hard on it. I like to keep it around about 100 to 150 watts peak driving into them. I mean, to make them talk longer, you know, you shouldn't have no trouble out of them. And if you think you're going to drive, I'm not the person that owns this, I don't know, but if y'all think y'all going to drive an amplifier and you see an extra 100 watts out of it, extra, hell, if you get extra 25, 50 watts out of it, or you want to turn the key up, the key on somebody, believe me, that don't work. I've tried it, it don't work. Modulation will get you more than dead key will. It ain't gonna make no difference on the other end. If that other person's got you by one S unit, it's gonna be hell to make up that other S unit, and this ain't gonna do it. It ain't gonna make a damn if you drive it and get an extra 200, 500 watts out of it. You still ain't gonna come over that extra one S unit that person's got on you. So this ain't talking about this fella or this amplifier in particular. It's all amplifiers all together. To gain that extra S unit, you're gonna need 1,000 watts or so, especially at the initial 500, to actually make a difference on the other end where that, you know, to actually, if you match the person, I mean, he's already outperforming you, you got to match him and exceed that. So, I mean, not only you got to have 500, you got to have 500 more to get, you know, that one S unit plus some more. Does that make any sense whatsoever? It's underperforming, matching, and outperforming. Don't think you're going to take and dead key something and get extra 100 watts out of it, and you're going to burn up the other guys. You're going to out talk him. It ain't going to happen. It ain't going to happen. Even with bigger amps, because I've had them. I've made a bunch of driver amps for myself, but I didn't make the bigger boxes. You ain't gonna take like two 800s and dead key it at 3,000, 4,000 watts and make a stiff carry and then outdo somebody that's with modulation. I've seen people with modulation and whole lot less power ride the signal in. It's the only thing could be. When you take a guy with a 2-pill in basically the same damn area, and the other guy's running a 2-pill driving into two 500Zs, and you can still in the background hear the guy with the 2-pill, and the guy that I'm talking about knows this to be the true, and his friend Blaze and $1.97, $1.98 knows this to be true. $1.98 with a 2-pill. It's 400 watts at the most. This guy doing 2,000, 3,000 watts, and you still hear him in the background. So he had to be riding that signal in some part of the way, because you just don't hear that. I mean, this guy's putting a 9-pound on me, and this guy's putting a 6 on me. But I used to have it on video. I don't know if it's still on there or not, but it would be a few years back, because the boy, he's been dead and gone for 7 years now. So y'all believe what you want and think what you want, but if you don't go pushing these hard, like I said, running it up, whatever, how you gonna run it, no more than I wouldn't run no more than 1-pill, 150, 150 watts, whatever it keys up. You want it with this amp on, with everything on. You dead key it. You turn your watt meters on the other side of this, on the antenna side, and you adjust it to 100 watts and let it swing the rest of the way. Swing up to 1,000. I put a little bit into it a while ago, putting 22290s, but I only had it turned up halfway with about 40 watts of bird and about 175 of peak. It was burning 1,000 watts on peak. Now RMS, because the way this is hooked up, the RMS just ain't there out of the two 2290s. It just ain't there. It ain't making it through the variable, ain't making it through all the coax, ain't making it through the line section, and but it is what it is, and it's there for a reason, and I don't want it to do a lot to start with. It's in line all the time. I can cut it off and it talks through it perfectly, or I can use it for a little driver. And like I said, I don't want it to do too much, because I could, you know, way overdrive something. I could run it wide open into this and adjust the key down and still get 100 watts. But the days of driving 4 is, in my eyes, went away. I wouldn't do it no more. It's just too much drive. Back in, I don't even know what the hell we was thinking. But we was young, and if we'd seen 25, 30 extra watts, we thought it was the best. But you get older and wiser and figure out that you driving the hell out of that thing, it just don't do no better. You can do anything you want to, and you, like I said, you can underperform, you can be right there with him, or you can surpass him. And sometimes being right there along with him don't even get you heard. And being surpassing, you can hear the person that's underperforming in the background. So, I mean, even though you hearing this guy talk, and when he talks you can actually not hear this guy, but in between the breaks of his voice, you hear him in the background. I mean, it still kind of looks bad on you when you're doing 3 times, 4 times, 6 times as much as he is, and you still hear him. It kind of looks bad. It'd be like drag racing, and you got 572, 632, and 350 is only a car behind you. You done spent millions of dollars, and he's got a daily driver. You see what I'm saying? And he's only a car length behind you. So you take it as you like it, but that's just my 2 cents. Alright then, this is the end of this video. I got one to repeal. So y'all have a good day. Later.